down. Burrow to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
On third down, here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing it on 2nd down. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. A lot of mass on the move here. Brock Bowers. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Brown on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On one, ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Gun 11. Hey, can. Stop.
Now Burrow. Jump off, caught by his back. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
26.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Here we go. 11, MT, Kate. Stop. 11. Stop.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds a seam down the middle. At the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Burrow setting to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Third and 1. Burrow. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go.
They're going for it. Here's Burrow. Burrow is caught by the back. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Hold the ready.
First and 10 from the 32.
Come on.
Shotgun give here to Jency. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Ready, go.
Work against the blitz. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. This is Jeanty. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Burrow now on 1st down. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Big 13. Big 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
3rd and long for him here. Gets him the first past the 35. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
39-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll try it right with Brown. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals lower the deficit to a single possession. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. More from this one right after this.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. First play is going to be again to Jeanty. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Offense up to the line fast. This is Jeanty on 2nd. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Jeanty on the draw. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he will haul it in for the Vegas
that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Bengals 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Sahan.
Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Gotta go.
Defense in a hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
12. Sahan.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Gun. Sahan. What? Sahan.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
That'll be the 1st and more. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
70. Ready. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Man, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. That's complete. Here's Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Can. Start.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Short pass brought in, and they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. He's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to push that envelope and get aggressive.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
On 1, ready?
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
11. Here we go. 180. Plays hot. Hot.
Burrow to the air now. Fits it through the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Good set.
1st down.
Start.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. It's inside the 10. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game.
Bengals 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Nicole Hardman now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to Genty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards there, partner. A strong gain. And now a much more manageable 3rd and 4.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready?
Another give here to Genty. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Raider field goal. A 63-yard attempt.
And And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
He has tried quite a few kicks at his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. Hey, can. Dot.
Throwing is Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
11 MT, take.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
One, ready?
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 180. Dot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
11. 11 MT, take.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. It's his running back. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43.
16 yards.
Close.
And a real 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 1, ready?
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Jump off caught by his back. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 11 Thomas. Dot.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash.
31-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the gap closes to 14 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Jency is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
What's your set? Right, 80.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Gun. Shot. Big 13. Shot.
2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Cut out left. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here we go. Hey, stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And off to Jency. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 40-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Jency running right. Where the defense goes, room to burn. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders can cruise to a win, growing that lead further.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
45. Bengals 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right shot.
Now Burrow. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
First down carry for Brown. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
180.
Burrow from the gun. Raiders close it in. And down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. It's fielded at the 14. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll go play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hey.
On 1st down, Genty fights his way through a tackle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Right there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down, so back to the drawing board they go for 2nd. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. JCC.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, the ball's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Giving this to Genty. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
60. Ready.
Looking in the air here. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The give here to Genty. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Raiders keep running away with this. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11, mighty. Here we go. Out
of the shotgun, Burrow. Got his man. That's Brown again. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Here we go.
Burrow now on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun. 11. 180. Plays hot. 11. Hot.
Throwing is Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. He heads it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here we go. 11. Hot.
Now a toss. This is Brown. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Hits him on the out route. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Hey, can.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think that time the defense was thinking a run play was going to come at them, right? Actually, most of us probably thought that was the right call. Still, it wasn't a problem for them to adapt and get into coverage and force now a 4th down.
Let's get set. Motion. Side. Wide 80. Wide 80 side. Side.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. Touchdown. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18.
He's dropping back to throw. He's loaded another one up. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
18-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, after check down, after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Big 13.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Going for Higgins, but it's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Yeah, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. Buying some time left. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Hey, can. 11 MT. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
33-yard line.
Here we go. 11. Right, 80.
Here's Burrow. He rolls to his right. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
26-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow setting the throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Here we go.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Burrow on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their 1st. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
11.
34-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
To throw again. It's Burrow. On the move. Headed right. Maybe a bit of a risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Raiders are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
The city just made a sweep. People diabetic. They mouths been full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome New Orleans with the indicator and the yellow.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Go! Liking.
Shotgun give here to Jency. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Working quickly here.
At the 32-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
19 target. Buffalo 18.
To throw here on 1st down. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. Got lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Let's get that.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.